Recently, Kingston just sent us their brand new SD card and card reader. So this is the Canvas Go Plus SD card, 512 gigs of it. And then we also have the Kingston, what's the name again? Mobile Lite Plus USB 3.0, which means 5 gigabits per second maximum. This card reader is big, but that's not the point. So we can just give you crystal disc mark benchmarks as seen here and then call it a day. But that's a bit boring, so why not just do something else instead, like edit video directly off of the card reader and SD card. Okay, so a bit of preface. I should mention that the Kingston, the brand new Plus series of SD cards, it comes with the mainstream Canvas Select, and then we have the mid-tier here, the Canvas Go Plus, and then the higher end Canvas React Plus. All of these 3 SD cards comes with the micro SD version as well, but we don't have it, so we just are stuck with the SD card size anyway. But we'll leave the product brochure aside, and then here's the game plan on what we're going to do today. We just recorded footages off of this SD card from that camera itself. So the files that we're going to work with today is MTS files. It is 1080p 60 fps with a bitrate of 26569 kilobits per second. And then we also have audio sources from our Zoom recorder, which records in WAV format with 1411 kilobits per second. So I just plug all of these things into my desktop, which is using a Ryzen 7 1700 with a GTX 1080. So plug this into the front I/O port of my desktop, and then I just start editing using Adobe Premiere Pro. So overall experience, I would say it's surprisingly good. I didn't expect it to work so well. Overall editing experience is kind of comparable to when I use my NVMe drives. I know that's a big gap, but hear me out here. These file sizes are not really that high of a bitrate, but do remember that there are some stuttering, very rare stutters that occur during my editing experience. Then again, I'm just really surprised because, once again, this whole thing is really small. So if your laptop has a USB Type A port, just plug it in and then you can start editing videos off of this single solution. So when I throw all of my footages from the SD card itself into Premiere Pro, it does take a bit of time for it to load, especially to conform the audio waveform. And then it also takes a bit of time when I'm trying to take the audio files and throw it into Adobe Audition for some cleanup in terms of noise. And overall, other than those, well, it's just a very smooth editing experience. Scrubbing, it works great. I didn't notice anything weird. It still works really well. And you can see from our footage here, I just open OBS and record the entire task manager to see how's the activity of this card reader and the SD card is handling. Overall, it's amazing. I didn't know that this is a solution that people can have in their pockets, and this is especially useful if you have a laptop that doesn't have a card reader and you're running out of space, but you need to edit your footages right now. So yeah, you can do it off of this, and I'm impressed because 512 gigs, we can record for up to like what, 40 hours of footage? That's amazing. So yeah, that's the Kingston, what's the name again? Canvas Go Plus. This specific capacity, 512 gigs, it costs about, how much again? 600 something ringgit. I'll just leave the price in this part right here, and also the US pricing, and you can get them in the links down below in the description. And yeah, that's all we have to say about this SD card right here. And the SD card, it could be smaller because currently when I plug this in, it blocks the other 2 USB ports at the sides, which it just frustrates me, but it does offer a lot of protection to the SD card itself. So if you have any questions about these 2 products from Kingston, do leave them down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this kind of video. It's kind of unscripted. I'm just going YOLO, and we'll see you in the next video.